So, underdogs, I want to know if you've ever experienced this one before here on Real Talk. Let's say you're at the start of a creative endeavor, right? It could be a business, it could be a new musical project, just some vision that you want to build up and put out into the world and with which you'd like to have an impact, right? And you start to look at the folks who have achieved a level of success in the thing you want to do. You look at the folks who have built a vision and who have gotten to that level that you one day aspire to reach, and you start to become intimidated. You start to talk yourself out of it, right? Because you are comparing your step one, your very beginning, your very base level to their step 1000. Folks who have reached a high level of success, it didn't happen overnight. There is no such thing as overnight success. I will keep telling you that on these videos. And folks that have reached this superstar magnitude in whatever they do, right? They've put in years of work, years of sacrifice, time, energy, money, you name it. They've invested it into building their vision into a reality, right? And so for us as creative people on the way up, as creative people that are at varying points of the outset of our journey, right? We can look at the folks who have already reached that level one of two ways. We can become intimidated, which I just detailed, or we can look to them for inspiration. We can look, okay, well, they're there. How did they do it? How did they get there? What small actions did they take? Remember that book I was telling you about a couple weeks ago, The Slight Edge from Jeff Olson? And the idea is where the small microscopic actions that you take day by day, week by week, month by month, they add up, right? And if they are in alignment with your vision, they will bring you closer to your vision. If they are not, you will end up somewhere else, and chances are not be satisfied with where you wind up, right? So you can reverse engineer, as they say, the successful people that you look up to. How did they get there? What did they have to do? What resources did they have? What knowledge did they need to attain to reach the level that they have? And apply that lesson to your own endeavor. Apply that meaning to your own life and to your own vision and act out what that means to you, right? So, again, you can choose to be intimidated by the success of others, or you can choose to learn from it and apply the lessons that they've learned to make your vision stronger, to bring you in closer alignment with your values. So I want to know if you've ever felt that before. I want to know if you've ever experienced one or the other methods, and I want you to subscribe. I want you to leave comments. I want you to like and share this video. And if you don't like it, of course, share it with your enemies. We've gone over that as well. And follow UMC on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and that's, of course, short for Underground Music Collective. You can also find the UMC 20 Spotify playlist on Spotify. It's public. Just search UMC 20. And follow the Quinn Spin podcast. Speaking of Spotify, you can listen to it there, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Stitcher, and more. And I'll see you again real soon for another edition of Real Talk.